All right, level 20. Still on the Doomgiver. Still got to get off this damn ship.
Throwing stormtroopers over ledges, my favorite pastime.
They give you that too late.
Yeah, I know.
The top level grip.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to torture guys earlier in the game, damn it. I guess that gun is really good against those things. I don't remember if I ever used that on them. Or maybe I was out of ammo.
It's that whole thing. Once you get the lightsaber in any of these games, or, you start off with it. Well, I guess even in this one, you don't start off with it. But once you get that, you start getting force powers.
Yeah.
You want to concentrate on using that versus.
Well, I'll tell you what. I was kind of the opposite. I thought with this game in particular, I was really enjoying using the guns, particularly the repeater, which is anytime it shows up in any game, it's like my favorite. I guess I just like the Star Wars version of a machine gun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not a typical player in that way. I was enjoying the guns. I was trying to recreate the feeling of Dark Forces 1. But yeah, you do get your lightsaber kind of late in this game. It's like halfway through, I think. I feel like.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been so long since we started this effing game.
Yeah, I think was it 2022 when we started playing it, or that's when I had my
Yes.
playthrough,
Well, yeah, because it was.
and I think yours was a few months later.
Yeah,
The original recording.
yeah, because Leo was coming in August of
Yes.
2022, and we were like,
Yeah.
okay, we gotta get this, we gotta finish this. We finished it shortly after he was born, and then I proceeded to delete half the.
We shit the bed.
We shit the bed, yeah. Deleted half of the playthrough stuff, so.
But now enough time has passed. It's just like whatever. Any feeling of remorse is just dead and buried at this point.
Yeah.
Damn.
But it's weird to think. So, my first playthrough of this was about 20. Well, now it was 20 when we started this, but now it's like,
Yeah,
closer to 25
years. Yeah.
years. And if I'm like, okay, I'll revisit this again in 20 years, then I'm gonna be in my 60s.
60s.
Am I gonna be in my 60s playing Jedi Outcast?
Star Wars games for nostalgia? Yeah, I know. I know it's disturbing.
Just kill me.
In some recent cases, like for me, I never did play this at all until 2022. So for me, it was the first time, and I felt like that's good. I'm trying to experience as much Star Wars media as I can. But now there's so much, and so much time has passed, and I'm of a certain age to where, in a lot of cases, if the media, whether game or book or whatever, isn't that great, I'm like, I probably won't be revisiting this. This will be my only time experiencing it, and that's fine. I'm not gonna reread Jedi Battle Scars again. I have no intention of that. But if a game, obviously, if a game is really good, like Fallen Order and Survivor, I'll definitely go back every couple years at least and maybe play them again. I don't know about Survivor because it's really big. That might be like an every 5-year thing, but certainly Fallen Order. I meant to go back to it sooner, but I waited 3 years before I replayed it, and that felt fine. Like
Yeah.
it was really good. Um, but yeah, in some cases, I've read some books. I mean, like Tales from the Mos Eisley Cantina, one of my favorites. I think I've read it 5 times,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. And it's like I don't need to read it again. I need to focus more on new stuff. That way, I can finally get to the new Jedi Order, things of that sort.
Yeah.
But
I've been waiting. I've
you know,
been
I'm
waiting 20 years for you to get to that. So we
I
finally
make
talk about it.
exceptions though for certain things because like this year's the Phantom Menace anniversary, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play Racer again, which I have been in recent weeks. I've been playing Episode 1 Racer, because I never beat it, so that's a new kind of experience. Um, I'm finishing the Jedi Apprentice books, which I've never read before,
Yeah.
so that's a good thing. Just little things like that, and sometimes I revisit some old comics and stuff because they're very short reads, so
Right.
it's no big
Well,
deal.
that's the thing. Back then, or, up until the last 10, 15 years,
Hmm.
if you wanted to revisit something, you had to revisit it. But nowadays, with like
Yeah,
Wikipedia and all these like resources, you
right.
can read a synopsis of stuff, and then that
Very
could be your
true.
revisit. You know,
Very much so.
with games, books, movies, whatever. I don't feel like watching this again, but or playing this
Yeah.
again, but I'll go on Wikipedia and refresh my memory on what
Yeah,
happened.
it really depends on what it is. If it's just kind of an okay novel, it might get one revisitation from me, if that. But some media rewards on like repeat viewings, like some movies, you discover new things that you didn't
Mm-hmm.
notice the first time, or even, I mean, I'm still seeing new little background details in like the Phantom Menace and stuff, and
Yeah.
the prequels, and I mean, those movies are stuffed with so much background detail and little things going on. So, and look, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I really, Rise of Skywalker is my favorite movie to put on in the background and just have on. It's like, I don't know, there's something so mindless about that movie. I've actually come to enjoy it as just a casual watch.
Yeah. I don't. I
Whereas
don't think
I
I've
think The
seen
Force
it
Awakens
since it
is
came
more
out.
enjoyable. It's better made, I think. Force Awakens. It's like that's the good one, I think, of the trilogy.
Uh, yeah.
Trust
Okay.
me on that. If you revisit The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker, you're gonna look at The Force Awakens and go, "Oh yeah, this is
Well,
a
yeah.
lot
I
better in a
mean,
lot of
I
ways."
think that Ryan Johnson is a better filmmaker and probably a better writer too.
Oh yeah.
But
I just feel like his movie suffered with certain things.
it was executed poorly. He made poor decisions and all that stuff. Whatever. We don't
Anyway,
need to talk about
we
that.
don't need to beat the bantha.
Fucking Last Jedi ain't gonna be the last time we talk about it. I know that for
No.
sure.
Return of the Last Jedi. See it again for the 18th
Oh
time.
shit.
This is it. The shield generator. Hang in there, rogues. Things are about to get easier.
I thought there was going to be a response on the comlink or something like from the Rogue Squadron, and then it was like it would have been funny if Kyle said that, and then like you hear like the comm go like, "What? Did someone
Huh?
say something?"
Who? What? Sometimes I'm really dense. I didn't
Yeah,
realize I was
I
like
went
I
through the same thing.
destroyed the things, but I got to destroy the actual pipes.
Yeah, no, I did the same thing, and I actually had to look at the fucking FAQ.
Here's your callback to Dark Forces 1.
Right. Admiral Mock. Get away from her, you bitch.
Why is it golden though? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, it is kind of a gold tint.
Captain Catan, what a pleasure it is to finally meet
Dude,
you
he
face
looks
to
like he's
face.
wearing a suit from,
Pleasure's
remember
all yours, I'm
Centurions from the 80s?
You know what
Looks
I
a
was just
lot
thinking is
like that.
what's his
She
face
must have
from
remembered your name on at least 17
the
different
black
occasions
hole.
over the last few days.
Oh,
supposed to make me
oh
look
yeah.
What was
the-
that robot's
that
name? The
guy.
red
Oh,
one.
the robot. So badass.
Even as we speak, Desan is
Maximilian.
descending on the Jedi Academy
Right.
with thousands
Yes.
of his
Yeah.
force-enhanced, lightsaber-resistant warriors, eliminating
Maximilian
the
was
scourge of the Jedi for all time.
One of the best things
I'd
about
say
the
you're
black hole.
insane.
Mm-hmm.
Insane. Then what about this?
Strike Force 1 to Doomgiver. Eastward assault on Academy grounds proceeding as planned.
Strike Force 2 to Doomgiver. Establishing beachhead outside main entrance.
Strike Force 3 to Doomgiver. Reborn troops advancing on northern perimeter.
Within hours, Desan will have eradicated those annoying Jedi, clearing the way for my ascent as the leader of the new Empire. I, Galak Fayar the First, the genius who conceived of the Shadow Armor, will rule the galaxy with a Cortosis fist. Worlds will
Ah,
tremble.
Cortosis.
Stars will shudder.
Your shields will
Not
fall.
that he does it in the middle of his speech.
And
he
then
just,
that reaction.
he just looks at it like, oh shit, my balloons. He stole my
Right.
balloons.
Bob Gunn. You know, that armor also vaguely reminds me of, I don't remember the name of the guy. Remember that one dude in inner space that had the like battle
Oh
suit
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
goes in?
yeah. It was the yeah. No, I know. Yep.
Gets
Oh, I gotta
shrunken
watch. I
to
gotta
go-
watch that movie again. I love.
I
that
haven't
movie.
seen it since the 80s.
Yeah,
It's been so fucking long.
Dennis Quaid, Martin Short.
That's a movie
So
that's like
good.
forgotten. No one talks about inner space.
And he gets digested, the bad guy. Because
Right.
they have that battle
Right.
in his stomach.
Yes. Yes. I always remember really enjoying that battle as a kid. I think there should be more power suits in Star Wars because it is a cool thing in sci-fi. And actually, I was just thinking.
This one though is goofy because the other issue is that it's small.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
this
not like
one,
big.
it's not as cool looking as like Mox.
Yeah.
But I was thinking we also need, because Star Wars has kind of a version of everything in sci-fi, like on some planet, some tech. But like, it would be cool if there was some government or something in Star Wars that had battle mechs, like
Mhm.
full size, Gundam style battle mechs or something, just for something different.
Kyle, this is Rogue Leader. We're about to make our final run, so you better get yourself out of there now.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Floaty.
It's got to be Tycho because otherwise he would say Wedge.
Right, exactly. Because this came out about a year, not even a year, about 6 months after Rogue Leader on GameCube, and Dennis
Mhm.
Lawson was Wedge in Rogue Leader. So
Yeah.
it would have made sense to like
Squadron's gonna get me
stick him in
killed.
this game too if they could, and they decided not to. So it's got to
Well,
be Tycho.
I feel like too, they would just refer to him as Wedge because they normally do
Yeah.
in the games and stuff because
Yeah.
people know who Wedge Antilles is.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
Rogue Squad.
they would, I feel like they would avoid him using Tycho, like using his
Yeah,
name.
because it would confuse people.
Right, they'd be like, "What?
Am
I
I
thought
supposed
Wedge.
to know?
I thought Wedge was Rogue Leader."
Right, exactly. Got to keep the casuals in mind.
Fucking casuals.
But I do understand that logic and that fine line that LucasArts would have to do. You want something to feel immersive, but you don't want to alienate the people that would be really confused.
Right. Yeah, Kyle, just walk through the fire. Dumbass.
Come on, ship. Hold together a little longer.
They should have put a timer on this level. That'd been so annoying with this part.
I actually thought maybe there was like an internal timer that wasn't showing when I first did it. And I'm like, no, I don't think there is. I think I could just take my time. If it was Mysteries of the Sith, there'd be a fucking unseen timer. Like that part where you got to get out in like, I think 30 seconds or something from that detonation.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I love it and I hate it because you really feel like you're in the moment, like in that stuff. But palms sweating.
Well, it's fine the first 1 or 2 times you have to do it, but if it's like overly hard,
oh yeah,
then it can become tedious real quick.
Yep. The droids. I thought the controls here were a little off. Like they should have just made it like the swimming.
Yes.
Controls.
Yeah, it should have just been swimming.
Yeah.
Because just you can't really.
There's like a weird momentum, like when you're trying to.
Right. It's like too floaty. The floatiness is okay, but it's not so much the floatiness. It's really just going up and down.
Yeah.
Because you see me like trying to do that weird crouch thing.
Right.
And it's just weird and goofy.
Oh yeah, ITO interrogation droids, the second frontline defense for the Empire behind probe droids.
Yeah. At least in this era.
Speaking of, it's like there they are. I hear them. It's funny too how they always use that little sound from The Empire Strikes Back when it's transmitting to the Executor, and it's like I was always under the impression, like as a teenager when I watched it, that sound was the specific transmission to the Executor. But it's funny how they use the sound in every game, so it's like, okay, that's just the probe droid sound it makes all the time.
Right. I know. That's what I thought too. It always sounded to me like it was saying something along the lines of like Imperials to the system, Imperial to the two.
Yeah. It's very similar to, well, there's those little probe droids in Mos Eisley in the special edition. They have a similar sound, but it's more pronounced. And I remember reading a Ben Burt interview. He talked about the probe droid sound, and it almost seems like he said it was a sample from an old movie. Like he sampled like an old Shakespeare 1920s movie, like Hamlet or something, and then he like rejiggered the dialogue to sound like weird.
Like you ran it through a bunch of filters or whatever.
Yeah.
No, that sounds familiar.
That's my recollection.
Come on, this place is falling apart.
Couldn't happen to a nicer ship either.
Yeah, it wasn't the ship's fault.
Hey, I'm happy to see it blow up. Go Rogues.
It's not a bad ship. It was just built that way.
It's the Jessica Rabbit of ships.
That's right. I want to see it like crash into Yavin like the Executor does. Into the Death Star.
Right into the Praxium. Exar Kun's temple.
He's like, what the fuck? His ghost.
Right.
All right. That was level 20. The Doom Giver is done.